You are watching 2 Plus U Nevada, brought to you by 911 Restoration. So excited to have Chris Poland back in our studios this afternoon. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So let's say that somebody at home or watching this had some sort of emergency, whether it be a wildfire, whether it be a flood, and they need restoration services. They've done the right thing. They called you first, and you're going to help them through the process with the insurance and all that. But walk us through, oh my gosh, I wake up and there's a flood, or oh my gosh, I'm on vacation and there's a flood, and I give you a call. What's next for you?
Absolutely. We're going to respond within 45 minutes. We're going to show up on site. Our first thing to do is we're going to assess the situation, look out for any hazards or anything so everyone's safe. If we got to turn off the power, turn off the power. Then from there, we got to make sure we document everything. Have someone start protecting your belongings. If it's a bunch of water everywhere, for example, we're going to start moving some valuables, get them off the water immediately while someone starts documenting stuff to help protect whatever stuff you have so they don't become damaged. Then from there, we're going to, depending on the size of the loss, we're going to stabilize, we're going to extract the water, we're going to bring in our contents team. Our contents team is going to pack out all of your stuff so it can get taken off site, so that way we can do our work to get this thing properly cleaned up and dried.
And that's huge, right? Like, I just think of what I would be thinking of, oh my gosh, I have all this water damage, but I have all these things and these items and these possessions that need to go somewhere while you're cleaning and restoring the home. And talk to me about how safe the items are, right? Like, I was really impressed with your facility.
Yeah, well, we take real good care of your guys' contents. We're going to clean them. We are going to wrap them up. We're pretty much a moving company, so we're going to go there, bubble wrap everything in blankets. We're going to inventory it so we know everything that's on site. We're going to take it back to our facility. If it needs additional cleaning, clean it there. If not, we're going to put it away and store it in labeled containers, and so you guys will have access to whatever things you may need as well.
And to follow up on that too, if you're doing an inventory of the items, do you also inventory items that are a loss? So that way, when we're dealing with insurance, we have an itemized list of items that have been destroyed in some way?
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll document all items that are damaged, take pictures of the damaged area, create a list, write down any serial numbers necessary.
Cool.
We'll keep that off to the side so that way we can get it to the adjuster, and then from there he'll approve the total loss list, and we'll dispose of whatever items. Some items, if you need to keep for sentimental items, we'll make sure to clean them and return them to you.
And you talk about sentimental items. I mean, you think about this, you are helping people post-disaster, right? Or post-event of some sort that really and truly, I mean, it can be heartbreaking for a homeowner or for a person who is living in this residence and, oh my gosh, had to go through this. So there's a lot of emotional support as well.
Absolutely. One of the bigger things is it disrupts your daily life. Everyone has this to their normal routine. They wake up, they do this, they do that. And so that's one of the biggest concern I think I see with some people. At first, they're more concerned about their property and their house, and then their life becomes a little changed because everything's a little different. They can't use their kitchen, for example, or this. And so it just becomes a little difficult for the client. So our job is to try to ease that as much as possible, help the clients out where we can. We try to be upfront with them, let them know what they're going to expect, and that way it's not as much of a surprise for them so they can anticipate, adjust. We can do everything we can to help the stuff that we're in control of, but we can kind of let them know what to expect, the typical timing of things, your next step, who to contact, and try to make everything as easier on the client.
Yeah, and to follow up, just to kind of dissect what you just said there too, it also sounds like people can be living in their residence at the time that their home is going through a restoration?
Yes, so they call it if the home is habitable, if there's heat, if you have access to water, access to cooking. I think there might be a couple other ones I may be forgetting, but they'll consider your house habitable. But if you lose your heat, you lose the capability of hot water or to be able to cook, then you will get put up typically by your insurance carrier into a temporary housing. And we could help facilitate that, move whatever belongings you want to that new property while the restoration project is on its way.
Wow. And you and I, we were just talking, and we're both parents. We both have, young kids. And I think that also lends a compassionate hand as well, because these families have been disrupted.
Absolutely, especially with young kids, it makes everything a little more difficult, especially with getting the kids ready for school, not able to use the kitchen. So it can definitely have stressful. And so we want to make sure to alleviate as much as we can, not all of it, but we try to get as much as we can.
And you say, call you first. So where do people go to get information?
You can find us online. We're all over the front page of Google, Yelp. We probably have the highest ratings in town now. So if you get on Google, you'll definitely be able to find us. Just Google 911 Restoration Reno, and we'll pop right up and we'll be over there immediately.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.